Hey everybody, pull up a chair, pull up a project, pull up a drink, and join me today. I appreciate it. I am going to be starting on a new set of projects. This one is going to be for the upcoming Christmas holiday. It can be, the ideas could be used for just about any holiday, I think. I went ahead and ordered these 4-inch hoops. I like them because they have a little slot in here that you could tighten with a Phillips screwdriver if you wanted to. These are really quite sturdy. I really like them. They're not flimsy at all. So, and I could have gotten 3-inch, but I just felt like 3-inch was really restrictive as far as size. So I think I got, let's see, 4, 6, 8, 10. Did I get 10 or 12? I can't remember. 11. This may be one that I already had though. I can't remember how many I got. If anybody's interested, I can put the link, Amazon link below that I bought mine from. And I am not an affiliate. I get nothing if you buy them. So no worries about that. This one I'm doing is a test. I'm just doing it on muslin. I'm doing it as kind of a test sheet. And what I did was I went on to Pinterest and I found some various ideas. These are takes on those ideas, not exact. I don't know. I'm going to try and zoom you in a little bit. I don't know how well this is showing up, but what I did was traced the inside of the hoop and left myself a little room. Other than that, tried not to cram everything edge to edge. And so I just got some of these ideas off of Pinterest, like I said, and I'm going to give them a shot. I stink at drawing. I absolutely stink at drawing. The bell, I had to fold a piece of paper in half and cut it out. Same with the star. I am not a good artist at all. I think this one's really cute, but I'm not sure if I'm just going to use white felt for the head. I think probably. And I might put it on a black background with orange. I'll probably sew in the orange carrot nose and just do black satin stitches for the eyes. And I'm just going to give this a shot. So I went over this one with the black magic marker so that I could see it through the muslin. If I do it on other fabrics, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get there, especially if I do anything on black. I went fabric diving in my stash. I went diving in my fabric stash. I guess that's the way I would say it. And found some red and found some black. I have lots of white up here. I have this red as well, which I absolutely love, but I think this might be my last piece of it. Oops, come back here. So I went to Michael's the other day and I found this felt here. That's as white as it gets. So I may use that for the snowman head. This is 100% wool felt from Michael's and it's not very expensive. However, they did not have a whole lot there. And their red is more pink, so I couldn't get the red. All right, so I'm going to give this a shot. As I said, this is all experimental for me. But if you want to join in, I think it might be fun. I'll probably do one of these, I don't know, one a week, one every few days. I don't know. Not really sure. I don't know if this will show. These are, nope, that's upside down. This row to here and this entire row are the threads that I bought went on sale when we were in Maine, and I got them all put onto these cards. These cards are nice for the larger thread sizes. These are all threads that I already wound on cards. Some of these are, you know, the ones that come on balls. Hold on. Let me find them. Oopsies. Like these. That you can buy separately on in the little ball. And I put those on cards. These cards are a little different than these cards, but these are not available at the moment, so I couldn't repurchase them. But I really like them this way. I know a lot of people say that you shouldn't wrap your threads on cards because it leaves bends in it, but honestly, I haven't had a problem with that. And for me, that doesn't make my threads tangle. What makes my threads tangle is not letting the threads unwind as I'm stitching. So, anywho's, oh, that might be a good one to use now that I see it. And let's see, I have this one. I don't know if this is the same. This is 5, and that's 5. So I'll finish using this one first on the card. I think I'll make the tree out of that green, and then I'll just go along and do what we got to do here. So I hope this finds everyone well. I am okay. And I know I've been missing this week. Just, you know, personal stuff going on. Plus, we've had some amazing weather for autumn. And I am enjoying it immensely. So we've been pretty much going out almost every day, I'd say, and just enjoying the sunshine. We've had amazing blue sky. For some reason, I feel like we rarely have really pretty blue skies, but for the last week or 10 days or so, we've had really amazing sunshine and clear blue skies. It really has been amazing. Not something we get a whole lot here in Virginia, I feel like. At least not in October, November time frame. And I also can't believe it's November already, to be honest. So, let's see. These are just going to be simple stitches. You can go, now I did not do this. I did not trace any of these from the ones on Pinterest. However, you can if you want to. I don't think there's any rules or laws against that. I'm not selling the designs. I'm not giving the designs away. I don't know how to offer these to you, even if I wanted to. But you can do this. This is not, I cannot draw. Honestly, I cannot draw. And I'm not just being self-deprecating. I really struggle with drawing anything. And so if I can do these simple designs, you can too. Pretty sure. So I'm just going to make these as simple as possible. And like I said, this is my test one. I would like to do these on nicer background fabrics. I would like to make them ornaments. Now, whether I'll keep them in the frames, my initial idea was to keep them in the frames. And I feel like they're very large for, say, a tree ornament, but they'd be pretty if you set them up in a stand. Like, you can get those wire frame stands that have a thing on them, and you just set a picture or a canvas or something like that in the frame. You know, I think that would be pretty. Tie a ribbon around the top, and you could hang them from, say, a hook or off of your mantle, if you have a mantle. I don't know if they'd be a little big for trees though. I think 4-inch probably is. In that case, you could get 3-inch if you wanted to do that. The other idea is to take them out of the hoop and make 2 of them. They wouldn't have to be the same on each side, but make 2 of them, cut around the outside, like draw around the outside edge and then cut that, and then put them face to face, sew them together either by hand or on a machine, and then stuff them. And they could be little pillows, they could be little, you know, they probably could hang on a tree then, you know, anything like that. Like I can't even, you see how crooked those stitches are? Look how crooked those stitches are. But trees aren't straight, so I'm not going to worry about it. Trees are not perfectly straight. Their trunks aren't, their branches aren't. So I'm not going to criticize myself for this. I hope everyone who celebrates Halloween had a very nice Halloween. We were invited to a neighbor's house, and she has a nice flat driveway, and there were probably anywhere from, I don't know, 10 to maybe 16 people at one time sitting in chairs, and she had a fire pit going. And the type of fire pit she had is called a solo stove. And those types of fire pits, I'm trying to make this so that the green doesn't show through the fabric from the other side. The type she had was, the solo stoves are made so that they don't create a lot of smoke. So that was cool. We did not have to come home smelling like a campfire. And we met some of our neighbors that we haven't met before. We met some of our neighbors that we've seen but haven't, you know, actually introduced ourselves before. I'm an extreme introvert. I can be extroverted sometimes, but not generally. So we stayed about an hour. It was really cold, which is kind of funny because today it's 75 degrees Fahrenheit and very warm and pleasant. So but it was very cold that night. So sitting around a fire was nice, and it was nice meeting people I hadn't met before. And so yeah, it was a pleasant night. I'm not one to celebrate Halloween. Have never really loved it, but it was nice socializing. I made popcorn and put them in little paper bags and brought them. And there was a lot of food, none of which I ate. We had eaten before we went over. It started at 6:30. But when I started shivering, I want to see how this turns out. I don't know if you can see those threads behind there or not. I guess not. When I started shivering, we came home. Because it was cold. It was very, very cold. And these red lines I can erase because I did use a heat erasable heat erasable pen for this. I used the Frixion, not sure how it is actually pronounced. I don't have a green one, or I would have used a green one. But I thought this would be fun. Have some of these hanging around the house. It's funny, I decorated for fall a little bit. I'm not one to decorate, with pillows and blankets and stuff everywhere for holidays. I guess Christmas is the one holiday I really do like to decorate for, but I haven't done it in years. I just have not, I don't know. I've struggled for many years with the holidays because of certain circumstances going on. But this year I decided I'm going to just let go of all that and try to enjoy the holiday I like the most, which is Christmas. So many years ago, I got rid of a lot of Christmas decorations. Just chucked it all, gave it away. So I don't have much in the house. So we went to, I don't know if you've ever heard of Plow and Hearth. It's like a home decorating store. Well, we have an actual shop in Madison, Virginia. And we took a ride down there Friday. Just because it was so nice out. I wanted to get out and be out and about and just do something different. And I hadn't been there in, gosh, probably 4 years. So we took the van. The van needed to get out and go out for a ride because it had been sitting all week. So we took the van and we drove down to Madison, Virginia. And the mountains are beautiful on the way down there. And we got there and walked around, and I'll tell you, the store was nothing like I remember it from 4 years ago. So it was a little disappointing, but I did see one decoration there that gave me an idea. And I went to Dollar Tree yesterday, which is now $1.25 Tree, and looked for some of the items that I could use to make something similar. So we bought some of those little flocked trees, just little ones, anywhere from maybe this tall to this tall. And Tony found one he liked that was, we also went to Walmart, and Tony found a little set that he liked. It has a little wooden house in it and some even smaller flocked trees and some little pom-poms. And so he wanted to get that. So he got that. And we found a tray, a wooden tray with a, well, it's actually a frame. It's a sign that had a frame around it. And I know I forgot to do that one. We bought that. It was on sale. So we bought that to use as the tray to set the things in. And we tried to put it together this morning. And it's very cute. But a couple of the things I bought are too big to use in that one setting. Like I bought pine cones, but they're bigger. I thought they were small enough, but they're bigger. And I bought reindeer, white reindeer, and they're just a little off-white. And they're too big too for this setting. They're bigger than the house, so that doesn't really make any sense. So I think we're gonna put together another one, but I have to go to Hobby Lobby or somewhere and find another tray. I mean, I looked all over Walmart, all over Dollar Tree. The only places I haven't been are Target and Hobby Lobby. I went to Home Goods, tried to find a tray, couldn't find anything I wanted. So I'll have to keep looking for another tray that doesn't cost an arm and a leg. I'm trying to do this on a budget. So if I can find another tray, I'll put another one together with the larger pieces and see how that comes out. I don't know. We'll see. But that was fun to hunt for that stuff. Of course, with it being 75 degrees today, I don't know. I'm pretty warm just sitting here with the door open and the sun shining in. Just, I only have the curtain open like a foot, but it's certainly warm. It's probably close to 80 in my room right now. But it was fun to shop for those things. And we have a gas fireplace, a propane gas fireplace with a nice mantle. It's a stone fireplace with a nice mantle, so we will probably put one of the decorations up there and the other one maybe on a table. We have a little, I think it's 3 or 4 foot tree. We put that on a table that we don't use in the dining area in front of our windows. And we will probably put the little one under the tree, I think. I think it'll be very pretty under there. We bought some little twinkle lights to use on it. Little teeny, you know, those little teeny tiny lights. Just enough to show a little light shining from the bottom, from the ground. So it looks like the snow is sparkling. They're saying we are supposed to have more snow than normal this year, but I'll believe it when I see it. Now, of course, you don't have to follow your lines exactly, because I can erase this ink, I hope. I hope this ink comes off. And come on. I'm trying to finish this so that I'm not boring you to death. Thought it would go faster than this. But I'm a slow stitcher. So, but what I'm going to do is then I'm going to take some of these sequins that I got. Come on. I want to take some of these and hang them off the tree. And these come in various sizes, so I can take the little ones and hang them, like put them on the branches so they look like little decorations hanging off the tree. But I'd really like to finish the branches first. Yep. And our neighbor, I think they're the same ones that did the little fire pit out in their driveway and invited us for Halloween. Yeah, she's very big into decorating her yard for the holidays. I mean, really big into it. Huge into it. And I think she's got her husband out there building stuff. I think that's him. It sounds like it's just the next house. Not our next house over, but the one from that. So he's been out there using his saw and cutting stuff. And she does her front yard and her backyard. And we can see her backyard from our deck. So she always does a pretty job in the winter. Oh. Birds are on the deck. It was nice and quiet. I was surprised because he'd been out there all morning. And I came and thought, well, I'm just going to do this video anyway. And when I came in here to do it, he wasn't sawing until now. Oops. Kind of have a gap in there. It looks kind of funny. There we go. More ways than one to fix a boo-boo. Ow. Yeah, I poked myself. I didn't get that quite to the tree trunk. If he's not doing that, I don't know what he is doing. So, and Tony has been going out every morning and mulching leaves because we have a ton of leaves falling. The trees are not bare yet. Last week it was so nice, and the week before that it was so cold. Just insanely cold. And we are desperate for rain. I know there's been rain in some of the European countries, and there's been flooding and stuff. I saw some video from Amsterdam and a couple other places about a storm that blew through there. But our ponds, our rivers, our lakes are all really, really very, very low, dangerously low here in Virginia. And yeah, if we don't get some precipitation, a lot of precipitation this winter, we're going to be in trouble next year. I mean, I'm the last one to wish for rain, but we do really need it. So, wow. Okay. See, I'm rushing, so it's not, I feel like I'm kind of not coming out as nice as I should with this, but I just want to get this done, and this is a test one, so it's okay. I am almost done with my autumn stitch along that I'm doing with Corinne over at To Be Loved Treasures by Corinne. I did a lot of it off camera just because, you know, my views went down a lot. I wasn't really doing anything new. Nobody wants to sit there and watch me do stitch after stitch after stitch, so I did most of it off camera, and I'm saving the last little bit to do on camera in a separate video. So I will be doing that sometime this week, and then I will be finished with that, and I'll be working on these little ornaments, I'm going to call them. And we'll see how these go. Another YouTuber we were watching today, travel YouTuber, somebody said hello to them and asked them about their YouTube channel, and she said, oh, I only have 250,000 subscribers, but it's not how many subscribers you have, it's the views. So how many views you get is how YouTube decides if they are going to help push you to be seen by people who may be subscribers or not. And I thought, yep, she's got that right. I mean, I'm not even at 2,500 yet. And I've been on a long time. And I know others that have been on a way shorter time and have really done a good job building their subscribership. But it's true. It's the amount of views you get, not the and who finishes watching your video. You know, I don't know if speeding up a video or skipping through parts, you know, fast forwarding it by, you know, using your finger to fast forward the button. I don't know if that counts or not against you. And we all do it, I'm sure. Okay. Now, I'm going to make that, I'm going to do the star and the stand last, I think. I will just do, I think I'm just going to use regular, well, I don't know. Does that make sense? What do I sew the sequins on with? I'm not very good at sewing sequins on. Do you try to match the sequin, match the thread? Boy, if I have to match these sequins, I don't know. I better stick with all one color, huh? That gold one is really teeny tiny. I don't want purple. And the gold one went boing. Ow. Okay. There's gold and silver. And there's another gold. Let's see. How do you decide? And what do you do? I guess you would use the thread that matches your sequins, huh? Hey, something new for me. I've only ever sewn on very few sequins ever in my life on anything. So the only red ones they have are these really huge ones, and that's way too big for my tree. Way too big. So I'm going to stick, I think, with these little gold ones if I can find enough of them. Goodness. Yeah, my pudgy fingers are just... they're staticky as well. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Let's see. Can I... What thread do I use? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Maybe I'll try the copper thread. See how that works. I'm going to pick up some of this thread in a gold, and I'm going to see if I can find a silver. I would love to find a silver in this thread as well. Now, when I was in Michael's, I was looking at their thread. They have a very small section of sewing supplies and some threads. They had the copper as well, but they did not have any silver. So, ow, poked myself. Okay, let's see if I can make any sense of sewing these on. I really don't know how to sew a sequin on. Trying to not send it flying. And when I make the next one, I don't know where to do this. When I make the next one, I will probably use beads on my tree. So I plan on making a few trees because I would like to make some with beads, some with sequins. Probably use some thread as knots. Does that work? I guess that works. You'll have to let me know what you think. Any comments are appreciated, preferably kind comments. I had someone ask me on one of my videos, who are you? For someone with a complex of, yeah, who am I? You know, why would anybody want to watch me? Yeah, that was a trick question for me. I didn't answer her. I'm holding my breath while I try and pick this up. I have to keep checking, make sure I'm on camera. Okay. The light is shining off the sequins and hurting my eyes. Because I'm an oddball. So what do you think? Do you think you would give this a shot? Do you think this looks okay? Do you like this idea? Do you have any ideas of what you would do and what colors you would use and how you would go about it? Now, I could just leave it like that and just leave them hanging. I kind of feel like I have to secure it down with a second stitch, but maybe not. Let me know if you think I'm doing this right or wrong. I'm doing my best. That's all I can do. Maybe I'll just leave that one. Try it. See what happens. Try it. You'll like it. Now I'm using all my sequins that I've picked out on one side. Oops, come on. There. Okay. See, I feel like that one's going to flip back up if I leave it without being secured underneath, but I'm going to give it a shot that way. Lovely. There we go. Okay, so those are the ones that are just hanging there. And these are the ones that I've secured down. I guess either way works, really. Honestly. However, I do think this copper is working too, the copper thread. But I do think it'd be wise to get yourself not a mixed colored bag of sequins. Maybe buy all gold, all white, all green, all blue, whatever your preference is. Maybe do that. These I'm going to hang off a little looser. And I have a little more thread left. And yeah, I'm being naughty. I'm going from, oops, that's not going to work very well, is it? And I have to find another sequin, Martha. Wobbly. All right, where's that bag? Come out, wherever you are. I did this one a little backwards. We're going to see if it works. Ah, don't flip. Nope. See, I did that wrong. I'm working from bottom to top, didn't work. Okay. Alrighty, come on, cooperate. Oh my goodness, already at 40 minutes. I want to get the sequins on and I want to get my star done. Might have to turn the video off. Alright. Come back and show you. Oops. Ooh, I wonder if I should have tried to get rid of my iron-on before I did the sequins. Sequins won't melt, will they? Are they made of plastic? I just thought about that. Hopefully not. All right, let's see. Okay. Have any of you ever read a series of books by Sally Goldenbaum called The Seaside Knitters Club? I really enjoy those books. I'm hoping the library can get her new one this month so that I can read that. Oh, come on. Name this video, Watch Martha Struggle with Sequins. Almost there. Almost there. Do I have enough thread? Can she make it? Oops. There's one. Okay. I call that good. All right. I did think another idea I had, which I might try on another one, the next one maybe, or one in the future, is you could take a little piece of fabric and stitch it around here, and then have the tree sitting on that so it looks like fabric wrapped around the bottom of the Christmas tree. And then you could, you know, what am I trying to say? You can, words, Martha. It'll look like the fabric that you can wrap around the bottom of your Christmas tree, and you can stitch your tree right over the top of it. That's what I was trying to say. Why was that so hard? I don't know. Now, I've never used this thread before, so I may love it, I may hate it. Oh my goodness. Okay. I wonder if the iron is going to melt this thread. You know, it can be very tricky using things you're not used to using. If it's a meltable fiber making this shiny, I might have a problem with that. Okay, well, we'll see. I guess we won't know until we try, right? And is this going to look anything like a star? I think not. Oh well. Again, I tried. I'm making it worse. Oopsies. Oh, and here we go. Yeah, this stuff really just separates badly. So I get for being attracted to shiny things, I guess, eh? Okay. All right, we're just going to leave that. And I'm just going to do the base now. And then I'm calling it done. And if you're a much better stitcher than I am, like most of you probably are, then this would go very quickly for you. All right, I need a brown, just a brown, just a plain old brown. That's a really thick brown, but that's okay. I just want it to look like a wood base. And we'll just stick with the same old big fat needle, because why not? Why not? Okay. Oops. There we go. Now I think that would make a cute little ornament or home decor. Sit in a stand. I'm going to buy one of those metal stands and show you what I mean by them. There it is. You can either fold it in and put a silver ribbon around the top of it and hang it up, you know, gather all this in the back. Or you could take it out of the frame and do another one on the back and put them back to back and stuff them inside with a little bit of batting or stuffing or something, and they'd be really cute. All right, that's it. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you got some of your own stitching or whatever done, journal making, whatever you do. And come back and I'll do a different one next time. Or maybe I'll do another tree and do it better. Who knows? But you guys take care, and I appreciate you joining me. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. Happy crafting. Bye.